I had hoped that tonight I would have the honor of meeting Missy Wagler and her wonderful family, and having the chance to discuss her distinguished career with the FBI as she worked around the clock to defend our nation from cyber threats. She was taken from us much too soon, and we are still mourning her loss. In honor of Missy, Marymount is proud to announce a Halo Scholarship Fund in her name, which will be awarded to students who display an extraordinary commitment to community service, just like Missy did. Outside of her busy life in the FBI, she always went above and beyond in volunteering for Crisis Link and for her church, and she was on the PTA at her children's school. Missy will forever live on in our hearts.
Hi, my name is Darr, and I met Missy Guthrie Wagler about 16 years ago at Marymount University, class of 2007. We were in the dual forensic psychology and counseling program, and I still remember to this day going into class, looking down and seeing her ZTA flip-flops and thought, that's my alumni too. And so I tapped her on the shoulder and we became fast friends. She is the best connector, and I remember her hounding me for my resume to get into the FBI with her. And I can tell you, I am on year 14 now because of Missy. Between graduation, standing up at her wedding, trips all over the country, no matter the distance, we stayed friends. And she has been such an inspiration with being able to do it all between work, her family, all of the community organizations that she has volunteered at, between church, Zeta, Crisis Link, you name it. She has done it all. I am super proud that she got this award. She is the most deserving, and I'm just proud to call her my friend.
Hi, I'm Susie. I met Missy in the spring of 2005 while she was working on her master's here at Marymount. And as busy as a full-time student can be, Missy also worked full-time and still found ways to serve her community. She was the service chairman for our sorority's Northern Virginia Alumni chapter and helped organize events like Race for the Cure and the Crucial Catch with the Washington football team. She loved serving her community and educating people about how they could get involved with programs that helped assist anyone who might need a little extra hand. She was a wonderful, caring friend, and I will miss her greatly.
Hello, my name is Carolyn Winters. I'm one of Melissa Wagler's sorority sisters. Missy is so deserving of this award because of her dedication to service to our country, her church, and the community. Every year, Missy would participate in numerous service events. She did everything from handing out pink ribbons to support breast cancer awareness, to manning a phone line at a crisis hotline, to rebuilding together, refurbishing homes for low-income families, supporting numerous children's literacy initiatives, and volunteering at the PTA, just to name a few. Wherever there was a need, Missy would fill it. She heard the call to service and dedicated time every month to giving back. She did so much for so many. Thank you for recognizing Melissa Wagler with this award.
Hello, my name is Cynthia Kaiser, and I'm a section chief with the FBI Cyber Division. Missy and I worked together for a little over 4 years at the FBI, where we imposed risks and consequences on cyber adversaries looking to hold U.S. networks hostage. Missy's so deserving of this award because of her passion for keeping the American people safe, constant willingness to bring new ideas to the table and change things that are broken, and her deep caring for others. In the last year alone, Missy's leadership at the FBI resulted in the safety and security of the November 2020 elections, quick U.S. response to Russia's SolarWinds supply chain attack, and countless other successes. Missy's dedication and passion for service will have a lasting impact on U.S. national security.
I'm Tiffany, this is Jessica, and Kelley. We're Missy's PTA moms that she called BAM. When someone asked us about Missy, we describe her as having a kind heart and so giving of her time. We joked that she worked crazy long hours with the FBI just to keep us and the rest of America safe. Despite those long hours, she still made time to serve her community and inspired others to do the same. Missy came from humble beginnings, but didn't let that keep her from achieving her goals. Instead, she never forgot where she came from, the values she was raised with, or how powerful sharing God's love can be. Missy was a bright and colorful light in our lives that has moved us to want to give more and be better.
Missy was one of our best friends, my first mom friend in Virginia. I've been president of our kids' PTA since last year, where she was already an active volunteer. I wouldn't have been president if it weren't for Missy's support, friendship, and encouragement. Missy was the best at bringing people together, that in fact, we literally created a chair position just for her, called the Community Engagement Chair, which was needed more than ever last year due to COVID. And that year, our PTA won 2 region awards, Outstanding PTA of the Year and Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion of Excellence. I remember many nights staying up with her and working on PTA initiatives and getting together our kids to make sure that they were also participating in these events. Despite her busy schedule, she showed up for it all, and she showed up for us and her kids and her community.
Missy was a leader and brought out leadership in others. Last year, Missy signed me up and convinced me to co-chair the fall event for a school my children no longer attended. In high school, Missy earned the prestigious Gold Award in Girl Scouts and continued her passion for Scouts, assisting her oldest son, Grayson, in Cub Scouts. Faith was important to Missy. She was on the Children's Ministry Committee at Centerville United Methodist Church. Missy actively supported her undergraduate alma mater, University of Evansville, as a member of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, a steering committee founding member, and the Communications and Social Media Chair for the DC chapter, and was selected to serve on the Harlaxton Society Board of Directors. Thank you.
I met Missy when she was in middle school. I watched as she received her Gold Award in Scouting, and I officiated her wedding to Derek. Missy and I shared a love of mission. There's nothing like a roofing project in the rural mountains of Appalachia to really get to know someone. And it was on that roof that I saw Missy's heart for others. I saw her work ethic, the way she worked hard towards excellence in all that she did. That roof we built was for a 5-year-old girl named Maggie, whom, not surprisingly, Missy befriended that summer. Despite Maggie's bare feet and life of rural poverty, Missy saw in her a light of hope for a great future. But isn't that how Missy saw all the world and all of us in it? She was able to see joy and light and hope in all of us. And knowing Missy made us all stand a little taller and work a little harder and care a little deeper.